So Ross, we're in France.
We are. Yeah, we've got 2 Suzukis on Michelin tyres. We've got 2 days.
Just 2 days.
Sort of see a bit of France that most people skip past usually.
Yeah. People that got a bit more time. We've only got 1 night stopover, a day either side. Let's see what we can see, eh?
Sounds good.
Right, so the bikes are on Michelin tyres.
Yes, they are. And but Michelin don't just do tyres. They
do restaurants.
They do restaurants and they do guides.
Ah.
Like this one, which is the battlefields of the Somme. And we are right next to the Somme. And yeah, we sort of spent a couple of days exploring this area and seeing this part of the world that people tend to sort of skip past on their bikes. Obviously, people will come for the history.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because a lot of, particularly from the First World War, there's a lot of history around here. It's the Somme.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a really interesting thing because this is a modern guide, but they also did a illustrated guide to the battlefields right early on during the First World War.
Right.
Which is kind of mind-blowing.
So this is actually published during the First World War, published in 1917.
Yeah.
So when the war was still in action, and they did a guide to the battlefields.
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
We've come cross country from the train, heading towards Amiens, which we stayed last night.
Yeah.
Beautiful city.
Really nice. Loads of history, loads of culture. Yeah, just a lovely place to spend the night. And then today we're kind of going to pick our way back up to the coast, essentially, and then skirt our way across the 2K and then back to Calais and then scarper off home. But yeah, I've been really surprised at what a lovely part of the world it is. What great riding it has been had.
Beautiful scenery. There's no Alps. It's not like the Highlands of Scotland.
No.
But it's still beautiful countryside. Some really beautiful, pretty little villages.
Yeah, nice rolling countryside. Sort of sweeping, back roads and main roads, and importantly, not a soul really.
So quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really impressive.
Yeah, like you said, we must have passed 5 cars all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is just.
And all within an hour from the train terminal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Brilliant.
precisely.
Brilliant. So although lots of people blitz past this area to head south, a lot of people do come here because there is a lot of history from both World Wars, and a lot of people come to see the battlefields or the cemeteries.
Yeah.
And there's lots of them.
There is.
1,000 military cemeteries alone, let alone the civil ones.
Yeah.
We went to one.
Yeah, we went to one. So we went to the Newfoundland Memorial, which is kind of, really, it's a strange place. It's, quite...
Very emotional.
Quite an emotional thing, but essentially 1,000 Canadian troops, or Newfoundland troops, went into battle, and only, 62 of them?
Yeah, survived without injury. Or
within 75 minutes. It's kind of... Yeah, to get your head around that is
that's
pretty
just
impossible. That's just one cemetery. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're not going to do it justice, but it's kind of, if you're here, you'd be remiss not to go and have a look.
And there's so many to see. Just pick one.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so we've used the Michelin Ride Guide to the Somme as not just for specific routes, but just as a guide for give us the places to go and focus where we were going.
Yeah, exactly. And these guys have been around a long time. They've initially they were kind of a chance to show people what's going on in a town or a city, and also where you can get your Michelin tyres.
Yeah, you're right there, and this is going back 80 plus years.
Yeah,
they had a guide of all the towns in France that were Michelin stockists, with a little map with it as well.
Yeah,
just at the start of the Second World War, the War Department in America realised that was a really good thing for reference purposes, so they printed their own version.
Bloody hell.
It's quite a hefty book, quite a hefty
Imagine
tome.
lugging that round.
There's 1,100 pages full of details of all the little towns in France and Michelin dealers, which is fascinating. So Michelin aren't just about tyres and posh restaurants.
No.
Tyres.
Tyres though.
Yeah. Michelin tyres on both bikes.
Yep. So we've got the Power 6s on the Busa, and then the Road 6s on the SV650.
So the Power 6s are a slightly sportier tyre,
Yep.
slightly less tread on them. It looks like we've been really fortunate with the weather, and we have been, but we have seen some wet roads.
Yes.
I was a little bit dubious how the Power 6 would be on the wet roads. Not an issue.
Not an issue.
At all.
No.
And these are, even more.
Yeah, so they're more of an all-year-round sport touring tyre, and bang on for this kind of riding. We've seen a little bit of everything, and been really good.
Yeah. And some people might say we've had a bizarre choice of bikes.
Yes.
Hayabusa, big fast tourer.
Yeah.
SV, commuter, first bike.
Yeah. Racer.
Yeah, Mini Twins Racer. They've both been really, really good. Both commemorative models. 25th year anniversary for the Hayabusa. That's a 25th anniversary model. Also 25th anniversary of the SV650.
Yeah. So it's kind of an amazing milestone, really. And they're still so true to their original form, I suppose. And the sort of the spirit of them is the same. They obviously have been modernised in the intervening 25 years.
And you could argue the Busa's had more updates in that respect, as far as rider aids, the electronics. Still traditional clocks and everything though.
Yeah.
Still obviously a Hayabusa engine, big inline 4, 1340cc now instead of 1300.
Yeah.
But
still goes like a rocket ship.
Oh man, yeah. But then SV, basically the update that's had is fuel injection, which was for the second generation model, and twin spark plug heads.
Yeah.
Apart from that, no rider aids.
Yeah, exactly.
No
So it's kind of all the better for it, I think. It's
dead simple, no confusion.
Yeah, motorcycle in its simplest form, and it's been a real joy. The seat is its only downfall at the moment, I think, for sort of long distance touring. Yeah, you feel that quite quickly. But
although around here we're in the sketchy back roads and stuff.
Yeah,
you're not sat on an auto route because that's the last thing we wanted to do.
Yeah, precisely.
It's been bob on.
Yeah. No, two really cool bikes, and you can see why Suzuki have continued to make them for 25
long may
years.
it continue. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's time to say goodbye to flat northern France.
Yeah, it's not very flat, is it?
Not particularly, but it's been a pleasure. So we're 30 minutes from Calais, and then another 30 minutes on the Channel Tunnel back to Kent. Yeah. So it is as easy as that. You can be back home on British soil in an hour
from here.
Yeah,
and to open my eyes to what's available. You could come and play for a day if you wanted to.
You could.
I'd advise a little bit more longer than that, so you can do some proper exploring. But yeah, worth the trip for sure.
Definitely. Come and have a look.